The Sigma personality type is the rarest and also one of the most intriguing. Even if you've never met a Sigma in person, you might recognize them from popular fiction like Sherlock Holmes. These fictional characters are often portrayed as aloof geniuses with a dark side that few people understand. In real life though, there's nothing at all scary about being a Sigma. These rare personalities are actually quite charming. So let's see 10 reasons why the Sigma personality is charming. 1. They have a strong sense of self-awareness. People with this personality often have a strong sense of self-awareness that stands them apart from others. They're highly capable of introspection, and constantly monitor their own thoughts. Through this, they are able to better understand their strengths and weaknesses, and how their actions may affect themselves or others. This deep level of self-knowledge is what makes them so charming. With it comes a high degree of emotional intelligence, and the ability to persevere even when the odds are against them. They are extremely curious and love to experience new things. Intellectual stimulation is really important to them, and they often jump at the opportunity to take on a new challenge or gain more knowledge. When it comes down to it though, they are experts at self-directed learning. Instead of relying on someone else for answers, they turn inward to their own vast internal library of resources that no one can match. 2. They know how to focus on what really matters. People with Sigma personality type are extremely driven when it comes to their goals. They know how to focus on what really matters, and refuse to let anything get in the way of their pursuit of a goal. They can also persevere when obstacles or setbacks arise. They don't give up easily and will often come back stronger than ever. They spend a lot of time building up their inner worlds, and they love to share what they've learned with others. It's not uncommon for a Sigma to suddenly launch into a monologue, or lecture about something that interests them. In this way, it can sometimes be difficult to get a word in edgewise. However, once you're able to connect with the Sigma on a personal level, you may find yourself drawn into an incredibly captivating conversation that seems like magic. 3. They can be genuinely funny. Sigma personality types are often perceived as having a sense of humor. The truth is that they are genuinely clever and witty. They have great insight into human nature, and a lot of their jokes come from this understanding. In many cases, they will be telling jokes to themselves or cracking themselves up, long before they tell the joke out loud to everyone else around them. Sigmas love to see people grow and change in response to new ideas. They're highly skilled at breaking down information into bite-sized pieces, so there's no better way for a Sigma to spend their time than teaching someone something new. 4. Their honesty is refreshing. They love to tell the truth, and they have no problem being upfront with people. They understand that not everyone will like them or even understand them, but they're at peace with that just because they know who they are. Because Sigmas don't put on a show for others, people are often drawn to their authenticity. Because they live so much in their heads, they may find it difficult to express themselves, but this is true of many introverts. The good thing is that there's no shortage of great Sigmas out there, who can help you better understand how you think. You don't have to go through life without guidance, if you value self-knowledge and want to become more self-aware. 5. They have rich inner lives. The Sigma has a rich and deep inner life. They indulge in their thoughts and fantasies, feeling free to explore the full range of their imaginations. Once they have reflected on an idea or concept, it doesn't stay fixed in their minds, but is constantly evolving and being applied to new situations. People with this personality type are brilliant conversationalists, who love to discuss theories and ideas with others. They especially enjoy engaging their friends in discussion, challenging them as well as enlightening them. Because the Sigma has such a strong inner world, they can often express themselves beautifully, even if they aren't outwardly verbal people. The Sigma will let you know exactly what they're thinking, without ever having to say a word. 6. You can learn a lot from them. They can be some of the most interesting people to talk to. You can learn a lot from them if they let you. They are also extremely good at debating, so if you want to learn how to do that, they're the people to talk to. The Sigma persons are very independent thinkers, and have an uncanny ability to arrive at a correct conclusion using logic alone, with little or no formal study of the subject. They often demonstrate their intelligence by testing those around them, usually friends and family members, but sometimes colleagues. This can manifest in a competitive nature that constantly seeks new challenges or activities, in which one can outperform others. Strangely enough, this is not because Sigmas feel threatened when someone else appears more intelligent than him, but rather it's done out of pure interest in solving problems and exercising their mental prowess. 7. They are good at reading other people. People with the Sigma personality type are naturally very good at reading other people. They will pick up on all your habits and mannerisms, and most importantly, they'll understand the way you think. They have a unique ability to read between the lines, and they can tell that you're lying or hiding something, without ever hearing it in words. The truth is that Sigmas are excellent listeners, because they will always pay attention to every little detail about a conversation. They will study every facial expression, tone of voice, and body language, to try and understand what's really going on. You can trust that they will always be honest with you, even if it hurts your feelings. Because they're so perceptive, they won't hesitate to give their opinion about something when they know their opinion is wanted. If a Sigma sees something wrong or unjust in a situation, they'll ensure everyone knows about it, especially if anyone mistreats them. 8. They can analyze just about anything. Sigma personality types have an analytical and rational way of looking at the world. They can analyze just about anything, and might enjoy sharing their opinion on any topic they know about. They might be quick to point out if something sounds illogical, or opposes their well-reasoned points of view. Because they're so good at thinking outside the box, they may not always fit in with the status quo, but that's totally okay. These types are usually more than satisfied to go their own way. Because they have such an analytical mind, Sigmas can spend hours analyzing every little aspect of something if given the opportunity. When you get a Sigma talking about something that intrigues them, it may be hard to get a word in edgewise. They might carry on for quite some time, until they feel they've exhausted every topic worthy of discussion. People with this personality type can become so involved with something that isn't going well for them mentally or physically, that it becomes an obsession. This can be good or bad depending on the situation. If it's positive and helps them grow as a person, then it's probably a good thing. But if their over-analysis is causing self-doubt and unhappiness, it's best to intervene before things spiral out of control. 9. You won't be able to resist their charm. People with the Sigma personality type are curious and analytical people. They have the ability to see things from a different perspective, which means that you can't resist their charm. The main reason for this is that they will always stimulate your thinking, because you never know what they'll come up with next. Sigmas also make excellent conversationalists because they're so well-read, well-spoken, and eloquent. This is also true of their writing because they have a knack for breaking down complex topics into something understandable and easily digested. They may not be around for long, but when you meet a Sigma, it's usually memorable. What's also memorable is that they are some of the most loyal friends you'll ever have. These types have the rare ability to be honest with you, even when it hurts your feelings, but then they're really sorry about it afterward. 10. You'll never be bored with a Sigma. These types are very hard to pin down, and they enjoy keeping you guessing, which can be fun sometimes. One of the best things about Sigmas is that they're always willing to stay up with you all night, talking about everything under the moon. You won't have to worry about abandoning you, because they aren't afraid of anything, and will never run away from a challenge. They also have a particular way of looking at the world, that is unique and interesting, but don't be fooled by their charm. It's not so easy to resist them because they're determined, hardworking, productive, driven, and intelligent people, who pursue what they want with all their might.